Okay, let's get the final DLC going. We're fully equipped. Just need to quick travel there. That's a shotgun. Come on, God. Ah. Ooh. Tons of coyotes there. Not going that way. Yeah, someone's murdering ghouls. He's the NCR ranger. Yeah. Goddamn ranger that gave us the NCR radio.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. You're not a...
Yeah. What do I see here? He must have liked the place. Ooh, we have to go there where the coyotes are. I don't want to start fights here. They're not a challenge for me, but just want to quickly proceed to the DLC. There's no special things here, just enter the DLC area. Ooh. So, what are you? Ah, more doggies. Yeah. Lonesome Road, Career 6. Travel to the Divide. The coordinates you receive lead you to this canyon filled with storm-tossed wreckage. Beyond lies the Divide. Lonesome Road is intended for experienced careerists, level 25 or higher. You cannot take companions with you on the road ahead, nor bring any you find out with you. You can carry whatever equipment and gear you have with you without restriction, however. If the journey proves too difficult or you need to resupply, you can retrace your steps and return to the Mojave at any time. You are prepared, and continue into the storms of the Divide. History awaits. Yeah, we'll walk the Lonesome Road. So, very interesting area. Or very interesting DLC, but it's a tunnel run. And I'm not a fan of those. And it's a high-end tunnel run. 5mm rounds. I wonder if we should take them. MREs. Food minus 560. They basically weigh nothing. Their meals ready to eat. Military rations you can easily keep with you. Yeah, this is the entire map. It is a map in the same sense that Mojave is, but you moving forward here is like moving through these pipes or any kind of narrow ledges or things like that, quite often at least, or blowing away obstacles to be able to move forward. So it's a very linear experience. I guess. Yeah, moving on. This is the Hopeville Silo Bunker entrance. There's a nuclear silo, and here's the sign again. Hopeville Ballistic Defense Station, authorized military personnel. You can go home, carrier. Lonesome Road. Silo blast door controls. This console controls access to the silo itself, but it is encrypted beyond your ability to hack. You will need to find something that can break the encryption in order to proceed. Maintenance access level 3. Status. Locked. Logged. Main power offline, emergency standby. All security measures are inactive. Commissary terminal. Can only be unlocked by an eyebot. Arc welder. I think that's an energy weapon. Yeah. EMP bonus damage to robots and power armor. I think that's basically a flamethrower for energy weapons. I'm not 100% sure on that. Electron charge. Breathing mask. We have a rebreather, so what's the difference? Radiation resistance. Looks pretty much the same. Not quite. MRE, yeah, I'll take a couple of these at least. I don't want to worry about food too much. Seems Water, nutrition, and sleep all went to zero pretty much when we started this. We might have to sleep to get the sleep jump started again. Also, stim packs. This is the one area I think they might be worth using. Good call. Ooh, bot pod status. Yeah. Commissary notes. Attention all base personnel. The automated commissary system has been locked down until further notice. It turns out that the counterfeit-proof pay chits we've been issuing to you are exactly the same size and shape as ordinary bottle caps. Until we can correct the problem, you'll have to make your purchases the old-fashioned way. Reminder. This is just a reminder that all base commissary terminals draw from the same central depository. Please do not waste your time or the technicians by running from commissary to commissary. You won't get any more whiskey than you did from the first one. Unlock. Prototype bot. Eddie.
Ralphie! Fly far, fly fast!
Eddie, what are you doing here? The silo must have some pretty advanced engineering facilities to remote scan you and build copies. So, a zombie robot. Slow down, slow down. What do you mean you're not the Eddie I know? Yeah, I could use your help.
Experiment log 369248/B. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. We've boosted signal gain and enlarged the overflow buffer system. That should ensure 100% connectivity and control. Eddie, whenever you're ready. Yes, success. Reporting full success on 369248/B. Eddie was able to interface with and override the test panel in under 3 seconds. Great job, team. Now let's start on the proposal for the full rollout.
That's a recording from your development. Are you saying you can override electronic security? Only panels with a dish-shaped receiver. The console in the main room had one of those, I think. So, was that the voice of your creator? Happened to him? Yeah, maybe you'll see him again someday. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. Let's go. Can you activate this? Welcome to the United States Armed Service Joint Automated Commissary and Repair Station. Please input your selection below. Yeah, this is all you're gonna get. At least it's good to know that we can get some grenades when we need to. I'll take the auto injection stim packs. Nails. We probably should take them. Red Glare Alpha Strike increases rockets speed. Red Glare Auto Launcher increase rate of fire. Red Glare Far Sight increase. So upgrades for a rocket launcher. Riot Gear. SMMG Extended Magazine Mechanical Upgrade. Recoil Compensator. I'm not going to buy any of US Army Combat Armor. I'm not going to buy any of these because I don't know what the weapons are like. And I can buy everything for one of them. At least at this point. I'm not going to get the nails though. The nails are a submachine gun. We haven't used those, so I'm not going to start using now. Rocket launcher might be too similar to missile launcher to bother using. Restoring power to the silo. More eyeballs repairing the nuke. Ooh, I do want to check one thing. Log, where's it? Ooh, level 1, security inactive. Level 2, security active. Level 3, inactive. So we should be okay here. Hydraulics access. Or is this level 3? Unlock. Status. A lot of electron charge packs. I'm not gonna haul around crafting equipment either. Auto inject. Ooh, destroyed iBot. iBot upgrade circuit board. You found a module on this broken iBot that can upgrade ED. Installing this module grants you the first rank of the Camarader E-perk, allowing ED to repair your currently equipped weapon once per day. This perk is accessed through ED's dialog. If you find more upgrade modules, you can unlock further ranks of this perk. When you return to the Mojave, these upgrades will carry over to the original ED as well. Yeah, that's super useful. Find all ED upgrades. Scared BB. Okay, we're going up. So.
Dr. Grant? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Whitley, there you are. Orders from Colonel Autumn. He feels the iBot Duraframe project isn't advancing quickly enough. I'm to...
You didn't even disengage his damage avoidance protocols. You're hurting him.
Don't be ridiculous. It's just a machine. See here. I've already increased the navigation system's efficiency by 65%.
Get the hell out of here!
Fine, Whitley. It's your lab. At least until I tell the Colonel about this.
Hmm. I'll try to be sympathetic at least, so to avoid our companions turning on us. I feel that's just common sense. Yeah, Dr. Whitley really cared about you. Okay, Ralphie who? Who the hell is General Winters? The recording mentioned a Colonel Autumn. Hmm. Okay, Dr. Grant sounds like a war crime waiting to happen. Yeah, it's a terrible story, but we should get moving. Oh shit. Hostiles. Yeah. Sentry bot. Level 2 security. Oh, deactivate robot security. Reload procedure. Collapse process. Now this is the rocket system probably. Ooh, heart lock. That doesn't tell much here because this is for high level characters, so there might be an assumption that they have a very high level on all skills. Minimum of level 25. We're only 5 levels higher, so we should be able to do this, but we could encounter serious difficulties. H&H tools, nail gun. Silent, bonus critical chance, bonus critical damage. I'll at least show what it does. Yeah, it's basically looks like a 9mm submachine gun, and I think it basically is that. We need more nails, though. Don't even have a clip. Rockets, missiles. We have too much weight. Ditch Markman. It's sort of a ghoul. Markman Ravager. Bowie knife. Critical chance bonus, critical damage bonus, and a fairly damaging weapon itself. So, okay, I'm using this. Fairly rapid fire silent machine gun. It is in no way a bad weapon. Mark 6 turrets. Yeah, repair the terminal. First level turret status. Hack. compromise. They're basically an additional help for us. What's that? That's security. Yeah, sentry box being destroyed by Bowie knives. We're gonna be using a lot of missile launcher here. Yeah, heavy weaponry being given out to you constantly. Mark Scout Armor. NCR money. Yeah, why don't you do something about that? We need security codes. Yeah, in order to gain access there. Ooh, a lot of sentry bots. What, 3 at least. We want to start a fight here. General Martin Retzlaff. I'll take his uniform. Are we overweight? No. Right at the border though. Okay. Oh, welcome, Commander. Deactivate personal sentry systems. Open doors. We still need the passcode. Ah, we can name it. There it is. New thanks. You can now access Silo's mainframe. Open Silo bunker doors. Ooh, a lot of turrets, a lot of sentry bots, a lot of data marksmen. Marked man. These are great. Lot of meds. Plasma grenades. I'm taking all of them. I'm dumping microfusion cell grenades to compensate. They're much weaker. Couple of extra stealth boys, anything else? US Army combat armor. I'll take the MREs. I'll dump some normal food. Might as well eat it though. Groundwater. Scout armor. Well, they're not. It's definitely not as good as my armor. This is Legion. Not Legion. It's definitely not NCR. Looks like Legion. You can go home, courier. Are they meant for me or the other courier?
There's your signal. Faint, but there. Just like NCR. Voice without fire, without strength. Sick. Her tales of you walking the Mojave. Giving the two-headed bear strength. Giving hollow men like Kimball, like Crocker, half the life Hanlon had. Now, let's test that strength, that conviction, courier.
So who the hell are you and what do you want?
I'm a courier. Courier 6 was Courier 6. Like you, and not like you. In all the ways that matter. Spent too many years looking for you. Now letting you come to me. Thought carrying that ship would end you. No. You got lives in you. Hard to kill. Storms, bullets, sand and wind. Yet still you walk. For now.
We've never spoken before. I'd remember your voice.
Words are the only way couriers meet. Sometimes it's the paths we walk. But no, we've never spoken before now. You may not know my voice, but we've walked the same places. The long 15 to Prim. That wasn't the only road you ever walked. I've been to your home, the place you kept returning to. May not be the place you were born, was the place you gave life to. Same thing. People forget couriers can keep communities alive until the day they're gone and their breath catches in their throat.
So you're the one who sent the radio message, Ulysses.
Not my given name. Close enough. Took it from history. Found it in a book. It's an old world name. Ulysses lived a long time ago. Long before the old world set fire to itself. He made a mark without being myth. two flags, and he had to make them one.
Ulysses, not the myth. You're honoring history, not stories.
History, yes. Ulysses walked a hard road. A general, like Caesar and Oliver. He was brown and stubborn, gave him strength on the battlefield. He led his side to victory, turned two flags into one. That's when he lost. When the fighting was done, the sickness took hold. Lesson there. If history's to be believed, one you should heed.
You chose Ulysses because of the two flag reference. Is that tied to the war in the Mojave?
War. Call it that. Our part in it. Ulysses wasn't made for the flag he followed. He wasn't made for peace. That's the lesson. If you follow a symbol to the end, ask yourself what that means. More important, ask what happens after the end.
Look, we don't need to find a fight about this. We can talk this out, right?
Talking. Words won't settle this. The road will. And the end.
Yeah, there's... You can achieve a lot of fear if you have speech. I don't, so this probably will end in violence. Okay, back to the job you refused.
All right, courier. If the why of it matters to you.
You were supposed to carry the chip.
Meant to? No. Never. You're a burden. Weigh you down long enough to let death catch up to you. But you survived. There was death in that package. And while the chip is important to old world ghosts, no. You are more dangerous than that chip ever could be. Maybe why you found each other. Little piece of the old world speaking to you, waiting for you to wake something else up with it.
So you refused to deliver the chip. What? To set me up to die?
We all have death following us. Only a question of how close. You dodged it. For a time. You're good at that. Talent for it. With that chip weighing you down, a burden. Lets death move a little faster without me pulling the trigger.
You wanted me dead. Why did you wait?
Promises to keep to others. And the Mojave's dangerous enough left to the land. The land has its way. If I wanted you dead, we would have met sooner. Not sure that's the way this ends. Might be that history needs to have its say. If not, then messages will do.
How are you speaking through Eddie?
The robot with you. All of them are machines, radios, old world tech reshaped with new hands, historians, couriers carrying messages. Seen them as I've walked the divide, tending other machines. That one, sealed inside the Hopeville silo. Sign America is waking up. It will follow you, obey you, carry it until we are face to face. Then there'll be no more need for it to carry my words.
What is this place?
The divide. This place is a slice of it. Old military. Can still smell the pride and the fear. Hope of the old world, wrapped in fencing, covered in storm. Got new inhabitants now, other than ghosts.
Damage here looks like it was caused by underground detonations on a scale I've never seen.
America sleeps in the divide. Giants beneath the earth. You saw one locked in a silo beneath you. There's more. Only takes a few of them, locked below ground, to tear apart the earth and cast dust, sand, ash into the skies above. For now, eyes alert, watch the streets below. There's still life in the divide. Threats other than the storms and wind. New inhabitants.
Whatever happened at the divide? There weren't any survivors.
These new inhabitants, not natives, most of them, came with duty, purpose, ready to kill each other. The divide was stronger. Left marks on them too. Not bear, not bull. Now, radiations marked them, made them equal in history's eyes. As vicious as the storms are, these shadows of Legion, of NCR, silhouettes of things to come.
Those bodies in the silo were NCR soldiers, special forces.
Might have been. Once. To the divide they came. In the divide, they rest. If you saw their corpses, you saw mercy. Got what they deserved, coming to the divide. The bear and bull, NCR Legion, came in waves, before and after, right into the invisible fires. The wind, ground, collapsing beneath them. Once under different flags, now they are equal in their hatred of the trespassers. You and I.
Never seen corpses mutilated like that. Okay, but even radiation isn't enough to cause those wounds.
Even as the fires here burned them from within, the winds of the divide tore their skin, exposed them, screaming to the sky. And just as the divide tears at them, so they tear at each other, for sport, like some tribal scarification. Falling back to their history, maybe. No matter what they suffer, the radiation, fire of the divide sustains them, makes them stronger.
If they become ghouls, the radiation would strengthen them, heal their wounds, not the scars.
There's truth in your words. In what I've seen of their tactics, movements, recovery, those wounds, they couldn't live otherwise. The divide winds have torn the skin from many of them. Maybe the radiation is the only thing keeping them walking. They camp near silos, warheads. No way to cleanse the radiation. Makes them hard to kill there. Have to draw them out.
You went through a lot of trouble to lure me here, so let's get on with this.
America sleeps ahead of you. Its nightmares filled with quakes, storms. You'll need to find your own path. That means waking America's spears up from their slumber. There's ways. Warheads set off collapse. Warheads could open the gates again. You're resourceful. That machine, robot with you, can help you find the warheads you need to destroy. And their trigger, the detonator. The way ahead is below. The tools are there. The rest, up to you.
Wait, there's more I wanted to talk about all this.
You want to know more? Keep walking. I'll give answers as you go, not before. For now, find the trigger for the warheads buried in Hopeville. Use it to keep moving and keep alive.
I'll find the trigger.
The divide will send its worst against you. It may break you. We'll see if you're stronger. Road gets rougher from here. Courier left marks for you. Colors will tell the way if you're smart. They'll lead you to your home one more time. Lead to the ending of it. Maybe remind you why you wander.
Yeah. That's a nuclear warhead right there. You need to find a detonator for some of these things. You can explode them, and at certain places they'll allow you to proceed further. We started there, but now we're here. So there's no real logical connection between these things. So you don't want to pay too much attention to this map. What's our quest? Find the laser detonator. Let's go.